Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. We're getting the band back together. We're on a mission from Aizawa. I'm not going to say God, because if I said God, he'd probably just look at me and be like, I am God.
He could probably tell us what their shirts spell.
My Hero Academia. Because it all...
You can say
MyHeroAcademia.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Bakugo's technically in there twice.
Yeah, he's the M for My and Academia.
Yeah.
Anyway, apparently they're wanting to form a band and throw a performance. If you got earphone jack at the helm of it, I mean, who knows? Maybe some good can come of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if she can teach people how to play various instruments, then hey, I think it can be done.
Well, I think they might have like other stuff too, because like they've been like focusing a lot about Ashido's dancing and stuff. So it may be like somebody singing, some people playing, some people dancing, or something like a.
Probably so. Yeah, I could see her. I could see. Well, she's got cymbals in the intro, but yeah, she could definitely like be the backup dancer. You know, sort of like how Tupac, the rapper, he was actually a backup dancer in his early days, and then he.
I mean, everybody starts somewhere.
Yeah, everybody, and
maybe not Midoriya though.
No.
I feel like teaching the entire class, like they have shown here, all of these instruments in a very short amount of time would be pretty much impossible.
Unless they already had some rudimentary instruction beforehand. My Hero, here we go.
All Might, the symbol of peace, is a face known round the world. Like this virile vigilante, many a hero will no doubt be recorded in the history books, thanks to their notable exploits. The legendary All for One, Destro, the commander of the Meta Liberation Army, and the peerless thief, Oji Harima. These so-called villains have likewise found a notoriety that will ensure their names are never forgotten. Yes, 'tis I, gentle criminal at your service.
So good! That was wonderful, my gentle! The account was deleted again, but don't worry, I re-uploaded everything starting with your debut video!
I upload cinematic snapshots of deeds that some would consider heinous. But my darlings, do not jump to conclusions. I am not committing crimes at random. I recently robbed J-Store, the largest convenience store chain in the nation. Their best-selling item is fluffy pudding. But hark, viewers, this maniacal market is suspected of mislabeling said dessert and forging its expiration date. And it began to look as though no one would be punished for these deeds. Catching on, my loves? I reprimand those who behave in an ungentlemanly way. I am the modern-day gentleman thief.
You've been putting out villainous internet videos for a good 6 years now, and what have you got to show for it? Nothing!
I got a silver play button.
They should have started a reaction channel instead.
Extreme and violent actions do seem to fascinate the barbaric masses. It goes against the fiber of my being. It's true that these foul fiends have momentum.
Really ramp things up.
It's always, there's always the one.
Like,
show us girl!
Why do you ask? Because my next plan will surpass all expectations.
We have like so many decisions to make about costumes and choreography!
What music do you think the rest of the school would enjoy? Did you hear? Class 1A from the Hero course is doing a concert. And it's for us. General Studies.
Oh my god, talk about egotistical.
What did they do after getting attacked by villains? They went to a summer camp, where of course they got attacked again. We all know how that turned out. And we have to put up with the repercussions of their stupidity, even though it was their fault.
I'm sorry, what? How the hell is any of it their fault?
It's gotta be something with a good beat.
Yeah, so we can get down!
With those things in mind, I think I know what would make sense. A hardcore 4 on the floor club song. It'll be like a rave meets rock show. Anyone play bass or drums or anything? Okay. Well, I'd say that drums are the backbone of any band. I'd take on the responsibility myself, but honestly, I main the guitar, not percussion.
Damn.
Well,
That was killer!
We're doing this because we want to let the other courses blow off some steam, right? But we're the ones who caused their stress to begin with. So we're just trying to make ourselves feel better. This is gonna seem like a slap in the face from the people they can't stand!
Did we think this through enough? You didn't help us decide what to do, so you can't complain now.
Doesn't all this make you mad? It's not like we wanted villains to show up and ruin things for everybody. We're not here to make friends. We're here to fight. If we're gonna put on a show, then we can't hold anything back. Let's murder everyone in UA with killer music!
Damn.
If history repeats itself, as it is wont to do, next month there will be a festival at a certain school with unrivaled security. If I show I'm capable of sneaking past their defenses, then I'm sure it will be a headline-worthy caper.
Perfect. He's wanting to ruin the school festival.
I'm not really sure this is enough to get the audience excited. In that video I showed you earlier.
We gotta have special effects!
Exactly.
See, they use sparks and streamers and a disco ball to fire everyone up! We gotta be extra to set the right mood! Uraraka makes Todoroki and Kirishima float! And then Kirishima chops away at Todoroki's ice and sends it flying! Then Aoyama can be a mirror ball, and the light twinkling off him in the ice will make it look like it's raining stardust!
You want Moi to be a disco ball? I was born to do this!
Of course he would be happy to do that. It's the center of attention.
Who'll be singing? Isn't that the most important thing?
Well, we haven't figured that part out yet.
Huh? Doesn't it have to be you, Jiro?
Lead singers get all the chicks! I could do it!
Just imagine you singing disco ball!
When you were teaching us how to play instruments in your room, your singing was super cool! I know you'll bring the house down!
Come on. It wasn't that great. Maybe we...
Hey, look, a mic!
We just laid out full fair with them and they're ignoring us?
You know everyone wants to
Oh, it's too much!
the stars in the night sky.
My ears are so happy! Such a sultry voice! I told you!
Alright! I call this a unanimous decision!
Well, let's set that aside then. Now, we need guitars.
The guitar is the star of every rock band!
Not true. You can't read.
My fingers won't read because of my character design!
Yeah! What's up, Tokiyami?
It's like that riff is speaking directly to my heart!
Let's get this festival over with. I hope all your nails break off.
Nana? Will you be part of the dance team if I can get a harem together?
School festival can't come soon enough.
Complete 180.
We've got the band team, and the effects team, and the dance team! What's up, guys? Starting tomorrow, we're hard at work.
Yeah!
During my work study, I was able to fight using 20% of One for All. It took a toll on my body, and I could only use it for a short period of time. If Eri hadn't been there, I probably would have ended up dead. I couldn't do anything to counter Chisaki's long-distance attacks. I've tried to think of a solution.
You need your own long-distance attack.
When you think about it, he already had one whenever he did like the finger snaps.
You want me to use 20% here?
Right! Just go full cowling!
One for all, full cowling. 20%!
Now stay at this level and attack as though an enemy was in front of you. If you didn't figure this out in that last fight, you must have been concentrating really hard on your defense. You didn't realize. You have the power to weaponize wind pressure. Let's take a look at the stages your training has gone through. First, use One for All at 100% on one part of your body. Second, control the percentage you use on one part of your body. Control the percentage you continuously use on your whole body. Use Shoot Style, which utilizes your legs rather than your weaker arms. Raise your control from 5% to 8%. Use up to 20% for a short amount of time, even if it's past your limit. For today's lesson, how I used One for All.
You weren't continuously putting out 100% of your power.
Oh, they figured it out.
Always at 100%, his every move would create shockwaves and cause disaster everywhere he went. I'll control the percentage on one body part and raise it to 20% for a split second. A focused blast! That could work!
Which means I have a question for you, young Midoriya. What part of your body do you think you can move with the most precision?
That's right.
At the moment of the attack, boost to 20%!
You
It's
won't
like a
get
little
the hang of it
pistol.
right away, so
Well,
be sure to keep
I'm
at
sorry,
it,
like a
okay?
howitzer because he took down a
Thanks
tree
for the
there.
advice, sir. I've got it. I know what I have to do now.
I feel like that'll
Okay,
catch
this is it.
Bakugo by surprise
Don't
if they
worry,
fight
Harry.
again at some
Everyone's
point.
nice here, I
Oh yeah,
promise.
he fought Bakugo
Welcome
at
to
what I
UA
think
High
like
School.
12 or like not even 15%. Now that he's at 20%, I think he.
Do you drink different types of tea for different occasions? Whenever I'm preparing my personal kettle, I select a tea that correlates to the size of my current job. Be sure to stay tuned. My next video will be an alarm bell, not just to my ever-faithful viewers, but to all of society. Try to contain your anticipation till then.
So yeah, okay. So Gentle is going to try and pull a caper at the UA festival. I'm just reminded of the Rick and Morty episode. You son of a bitch, I'm in.
I feel like if he sets off alarms and they have to evacuate Eri and she doesn't get to have a nice time at their show, like Midoriya is gonna absolutely like freak out.
Of course he is, man, because
Like-
he's just like, Eri, we're gonna make sure you have a wonderful day. UA is now in lockdown. Who the fuck?
Like I really hope he doesn't get a hold of Gentle, because I mean we know he can kind of flip out and go a little nuts now after
yes.
that last big fight.
Well,
And,
I mean, of course he took down Chisaki and like he'd be like, Eri, hop on my back, but Deku, hop on my back. We're going for a piggy. I'm giving you a piggyback ride.
Because yeah, he's really invested in this. There's a lot more than just a show for him. So
Well, of course he wants to show Eri like, hey, there's nothing to be afraid of.
I feel like Gentle maybe doesn't know what he's getting himself into.
Yeah, we'll see.
Whenever Bakugo said "let's murder everyone with music," I was hoping what that meant was he was about to convince everybody to play like a J metal song.
Oh,
Instead
dude!
of some
If they
club music or whatever.
if they busted out like some Deer and Gray,
Yeah.
with him on vocals, or Mineta because of the screaming.
Ugh.
Mineta just
I don't think he knows how to properly scream.
no, he doesn't.
Bakugo is closer to that kind of screaming for sure.
Yeah,
What do you mean? Like shit like that.
yeah, good.
You got a problem with me?
You know, if we ever were to do a My Hero abridged, you'd be Bakugo.
Fair enough.
Because you have like the nonchalant like completely apathetic, like whenever he's like not caring about something, and then all of a sudden you can like just burst into like, what the hell are you talking about? Just at the drop of a hat, you can pull that off. You're really good at that. And Aizawa, come on, you got the look. I think you can pull it off.
He's the best character in this show.
Bakugo saving like a little girl from like a disaster scene. He's like, "Stop crying! They'll hear us!" Like, shit like that, you know.
I was like in that one like that hero exam where he's like, "You're not that badly hurt." He's like, "Go save yourselves."
Oh gosh. Oh man. And I wonder who I could play, if I could play anyone. Well. Either way, though, this was a fun episode. You know, you got a little prelude into, everyone filling in their roles, and now we're gonna see what kind of song they play.
I mean, they just did have like a whole arc about like child abuse and body horror, so I feel like maybe something a little lighthearted is probably okay.
I'm not against it. Having fun at in like the second half of the series, because things are only going to get darker because the kids are growing up and the villains that they're encountering are becoming more and more like volatile, and the world's only getting worse out there. So I guess we'll just have to see. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. This was My Hero Academia, Season 4, Episode 19. If you want to see more, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell to stay notified. Check us out on Patreon. And until then, I'm Nate.
Micah.
I'm Nick.
We'll see you then, everybody. Peace out.